Legend of Total War here, and today we have got a Saving and Disaster campaign playing as Malice Darkblade, where this campaign is going into administration. There is just no two ways about it. The fat needs to be cut from this campaign, and there is just so much going wrong with it. So I'll read out the email, and it gives us a bit of context as to how this happened. So, hey Legend, I'm playing a Malice Darkblade campaign. I'm on turn 112. My campaign was going pretty good so far. I was excited that I was able to confederate with Malekith, giving me 103 settlements in total, so I saved the game and went to sleep. When I wanted to continue playing, I noticed that I had minus 87,000 in cash flow due to the Confederation, which gave me a lot of armies. How can I now make the best of this situation? Holy crap. I've had situations like this handed to me before, where a massive Confederation happened. Now, did you inherit 103 settlements, or do you now have 103 settlements? Let's have a look. So, let me get this right. Did you have 29 settlements on turn 112 before the Confederation? That's a very passive campaign. So, he tripled his faction size overnight thanks to Malekith. So Malekith must have basically conquered all of Ulthuan and all of this over here. But of course you've inherited all of his armies, because the AI doesn't have supply lines, so it's fine for them to do that kind of stuff. Okay, alright. Oh, and yeah, also on top of that, don't think I can't see it, fucking Sword of Cain, right, when playing as the Dark Elves. Look, play however you want, but if you want to play a campaign where you're not dealing with constant revolts as the Dark Elves, playing on Legendary difficulty, which this is on, causes a -8 public order problem. And then there's also, with the Sword of Cain, you've got additional -8, so that's -16 just passive global bonuses to public order. Then you've got slaves, causing an additional -3 public order to all provinces. And oh, it's just a recipe for disaster. All of these problems, this is going to cost you so much just so you can make Malice Darkblade a little bit stronger so that he can go beat down on Norscan garrisons, which you could have done without the Sword of Cain anyway. So it's not improving your situation whatsoever. It's definitely detrimental. Play whoever you want, but it's just, it's really bad that you've got the Sword of Cain there. Okay, so if we have a look diplomatically, we can see that your reliability is low. I imagine what you did was threaten Malekith to get the Confederation. Understandable, I've done that before as well, but that is going to make diplomacy a little bit more difficult. It's good to see, though, that you weren't in too many wars, but I imagine that's largely because you didn't have a very large empire, and therefore a lot of wars just weren't being declared. So that's fine. It might be best if we have a look at some of these wars and see if we can get out of some of them before we start disbanding armies, which we're definitely going to need to do. There's no way I can just increase your income by 90 grand in order to pay for these guys. So some of these wars have to be ended. Well, let's just see if we can end them. And we want to do that now, because if we start disbanding armies, it'll lower our chances of getting a peace treaty, because just we're so overbloated, so strong, and all of that really weighs quite heavily in trying to get a peace treaty, even if we are unreliable. These guys here don't matter. We don't need to get a peace treaty with them. We can't negotiate with them anyway, so just don't worry about them. Crimson Skull. Okay, it looks like you're on the verge of wiping them out, and this would clean up your frontier quite a bit. You can't trust them, so this makes sense, that war. Don't even want to negotiate with them, just take them out. Then we've got the World Walkers over here. This is where Malice Darkblade and another army is. It looks like we probably could get out of this war, but it's actually beneficial that we continue it, namely because Malice Darkblade has got to find some way to get rid of this damn Sword of Cain. Problem is, he's in a location right now where there's no enemy lords in the area, and that's the only way to get rid of the Sword of Cain. You can't lose the Sword of Cain to a garrison. If you lose that battle there, it's just not going to matter. You got to find a character and lose it. So that's gonna suck. We've got to find that, and it might be better even to swing back around this way. I don't imagine I'm going to have time to do that today, but that's something you should think about. So let's leave World Walkers alone. Corona over here. This is a war that you should definitely continue, because you've got these guys by the balls. You've got enough armies in this area here to finish the job, and this is a enemy that is going to keep declaring war on you, especially with low reliability, so getting out of this war doesn't make any sense, especially because you're about to finish it off. Then we've got Clan Pestilence down here, close to a peace treaty there. You don't have high-value settlements, not particularly. You don't have a lot of territory. And you don't have a lot of armies down here. And this is one of your most powerful enemies. So if we're going to get a peace treaty with anyone, it makes sense to get a peace treaty with Clan Pestilence. That way we can get rid of all of these armies. So let's start with this. Alright, it's at -4, right? So if we gave them a settlement, something like Monument of Visital here is only tier 1 settlement. It's only making you 230 gold. Losing that, and you only own one region in the province, and it's going to revolt anyway. This is a good region to possibly sell them. Just having a look at other things that we could sell. That one's worth a little bit more, although that's even worse for public order. That might be worth just selling it to them for money, just for the sake of it. Flaxland over here, this is maintaining, but you've got an army sitting in here. I imagine this was inherited from Malekith. Okay, let's do this. We're going to sell Monument of Visital.
I am blind, but here, listen.
For 20 grand. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Cool, get out of that war. And now you don't need any of the armies in this area here. Okay, but I'm going to keep them just for now because we still need to check up with Reichland. So Reichland has 23 settlements. You don't really have any armies on their borders. Well, you do have one. But in my opinion, if you want to fight them, deal with some other wars first and then go back to fighting these guys later. So I think this is a war that we can get out of pretty easily. Let me try selling canals. See what is offered there.
We will see.
Nearly 13 grand. Let's look at this army.
Cruelty and violence.
Settlement. Another low-level settlement. It doesn't matter if we lost it. Okay, here's what we do. We sell that one. Yep, sell canals. Oh, legend, you're selling away his territory.
We will see.
It's fine.
Affirmative.
He grew by way too much in one turn. And we've got to find some way to pay for these damn troops. Okay, now that that's been done, we no longer need this army here. So we'll try to keep your heroes alive. Get them out of here. And then you could just disband this army quite easily by if we could just remove these items without losing too much loyalty. Yep, that's fine. You can always re-recruit her again later. And this army here would be very easy to replace, so he's not really losing anything there. That's irreplaceable. Cool, and that cuts a lot of the fat away. And then if you really want to cheese it, you can just change their mounts, take them off the mounts even, just for now. And that will restore their health. So bring them over here to this Black Ark, which is recruiting. Why are we recruiting? No! No. I'm broke, I'm gonna go on a shopping spree. No, you're not. Stop that. So what are you going on over here? You're not. No. We don't need to disband the Black Arks because they don't have the supply line, but you're not gonna spend more, okay? Especially considering you don't have any naval enemies out this way. It doesn't make any sense. You just don't need to be doing that right now. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, those are all the wars that I think that we need to get out of. You should be focusing on wiping out Crimson Skull, wiping out the World Walkers, and wiping out Corone. Other people are about to declare war on you, so I think that getting a little bit of time away from Reichland will be good for you, just for a few turns. And it looks like Grom the Paunch is also at war with them, so maybe he'll keep them busy for a little bit. So that's good there. All right, that's all the diplomacy stuff sorted, I think. Actually, let me just try a quick deal. I doubt we'll be able to get much. I can get out of the war with Crimson Skull without having to buy anything, but look at the way this territory is laid out. It's in your best interest just to clean up this frontier, and that way you just don't need to have any armies out this way again. If you get a peace treaty with them, they'll declare war on you the moment you leave this area. So, yeah, get rid of them now. Okay, so this army over here, this is the first one I think we should get rid of. This is out in the middle of nowhere. If it's here to maintain public order, it is not worth it. It's costing more than 6 grand. Yeah, just get rid of this one in its entirety. Bye-bye. Cool. And at -20 public order, that's definitely an issue. So, okay, how about we just deal with public order later? Let's sort out the money stuff first, because the money stuff's the worst one, because if there's going to be revolts everywhere, and there's probably limited amount of stuff that we can do about all these revolts, I mean, there are the dictats as well, if we at least have our garrisons at full strength, we might be able to deal with the revolts. Because if we end the turn bankrupt, then your garrisons will start decaying quite quickly, which will make it very difficult for them to repel the revolts. Alright, so we've also got some armies down here. So this one here's got 5 loyalty. I'm a little bit anxious about disbanding a character that is right on the cusp of it. So at 5 loyalty, they don't defect. But what we should do here is just start disbanding large portions of our army.
Supreme
Okay, still kept through at 5. That's good. Good. You don't have any items? That's still good. Okay. Okay, now she got 4 loyalty. And now we play a little game of achieve that loyalty. So, would you like some crap items? Let's have a look. We go down the bottom here. And how would you like an earthing rod? She didn't like that enough. Okay, how would you like a razor standard? She didn't like that enough. Okay. How would you like a... Yep, how about... Nope, that's not enough. We just got to get that loyalty up to 5. Come on. Something will do it. There we go. Loyalty 5. Bye-bye. She's not going to defect. Now, lords that are on the coastline, however, we don't have to worry about their loyalty being that high. So we can disband them. It doesn't matter. As long as their loyalty isn't at 0, it's fine. They can't become a revolt. There's no enemies out here. It doesn't make any sense to have these armies. I imagine this was Malekith's fault. But there's no sense in keeping these armies here. Oh, but Legend, there's lots of good units. What are you doing? No. See, the amount of time it would take for them to find an enemy would just cost us so much money. It'd be so much better to just use the Black Arcs that are on the frontier and just replace those armies if you want later down the track. Okay. So that gets rid of quite a bit of fat there. Looking at other areas, we've got this army here. Oh, it's Malekith. Malekith is nowhere near a viable enemy. Not even close. Okay? Well, okay, it would be quicker for Malekith to disband and then be recruited back over here and recruit a whole new army for him than for him to walk all of this way. So, we grab his... Ah, crap. His heroes won't come out.
What farce is this?
Okay, that's, yeah, he screwed you a little bit over with that. Oh, hang on, what I can do instead, I can pull the heroes out of his army this way. Oh, hang on, I need to close. Oh no, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, cool. I can pull those heroes out this way. Because, yeah, I can't take these guys out of the army, which means I can't disband the army. Unless I do... Hang on. That means that this guy here would have to remain. So I'm just passing the buck along, aren't I? Because, yeah. At least Malekith isn't going to revolt. Get rid of all of this crap. I don't want to get rid of high-level heroes. That doesn't make sense. Get rid of these items because I might need them for bribes. These guys don't have loyalty. Can we just put them back on them later? Get rid of those. And this army here, I can't get it to the sea. So let's firstly just disband his entire army. That's fine then. Yeah, he won't defect at 5 loyalty. There we go. Okay. Well, it's costing a supply line, but I don't want to sacrifice his heroes that are high level there. I don't think that's worth it. We'll see what else we can do. We've got this down at minus 29,000 now. Okay, now we've got this one. There's no enemies nearby, but your loyalty is a little bit iffy. So, we're going to do something a little bit dodgy. Okay, we're going to go on, off. On, off. This is like it got a 50-50 chance of working. It worked! There we go. Okay, then pick a different item. I just got to get it to 5. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get to 5. Then firstly disband all the units.
Who seeks me?
Remained at 5. Okay, then we can get rid of that. While she's disbanded, you can take all the items off her just from the menu. Okay, then we've got these armies out here. Alright, maybe it makes sense to keep this one here, sort of maintain this area. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to sell Tlangsler. Because look at that fucking public order. Even with a dictate, we're not going to get rid of that. So get rid of Tlangsler.
But I will have my way.
And that'll pay for a whole army for a whole turn, as opposed to that is never... Like, think of how many turns of money that's going to provide for us compared to this. But what we could also do is get that money back as well.
The vilest sort.
Cannot see you, but I
And
know
another
you
thing that we
smell
could do with it
beat
is
off.
maybe use it to make somebody else happy, like Rakaf. Maybe Rakaf will give us a better deal. He won't give us a better deal, but if you ever want to confederate with him, this will provide extra benefits. But right now, you just need money. Here's an interesting thing that could end up happening, actually.
I should put a collar around your neck
because-
and saddle upon your back.
Because he's got a... Oh, it's a defensive alliance. Good. He's not going to drag Pestilence into war with you if he does declare war, because that could happen. Okay, so don't worry about this. This is the best deal. Let's give that off to him.
Agreed.
Unless, of course, they signed a military alliance. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, and then... Plus, Malice will... Rakaf will actually like the fact that we gave his friend a gift.
Way.
Yeah, gifts given to Pestilence. It's not that much, but it's something. You could also give him Talaxilin. Nah, just don't bother. Don't bother. Okay, okay, and now we don't need these armies out here. This one's got good loyalty. Keep the hero. Swing it back around this way.
Guards await.
Lord
Got
of the
8
Black
loyalty there. Let's firstly get rid of all of the units. Still got good loyalty, so we can take away some of these items until it gets to 5. Okay, I can't take any more of him then. Do not want him to defect.
Master of
This army over
cruelty.
here. This one's at 4 loyalty, so we need to put items on this one. Okay, good. We got to 5. Let's start disbanding units. Cool. If it ever drops down,
Noble of Nagaroth.
we need to use items to bring it... Okay, bring it back up. Come on. Ooh, envoy. That'd be useful. You're not using all these envoys. Okay, that's just going to switch things around if we don't give her some other items. Oh no, we're running out of items I can give her. Okay, 5, good. Because we don't want her to defect. Ah, damn it. Hang on, can she just get out in the water? No, she can't.
Move, you maggots!
Yeah, she's got to go all the way around that way. Okay, okay, I can still make this work. We just got to give her an armor. Hopefully it gives her... Okay, good, it worked. Good, see ya. Not going to defect. Cool. Good, we're down to minus 10,000 now. Alright, let's go through the list and see if we can find other bits that we can get rid of. God, the fact he's got Sword of Cain. It probably was fine for his campaign up until he made the Confederation, but it's just exacerbated the problem. Yeah, so we definitely want to keep those. What you could do is take them off the dragon this turn. It'll just save a little bit of money there. It's negligible, but you can switch back on the dragon at the beginning of the next turn, and that way you get to use the dragon all the time, because no one's going to attack you this turn by the look of it, and you don't have to pay for it.
Lord of the Black Court.
So this army over here... Did you just capture the settlement or something? Because obviously there's no armies down here now. Maybe it would be best to sell Tlaxlan over to the Dread Fleet. Let me just see what they'll offer for it. We don't technically border them. Alright, well then let's try again with Clan Pestilence. Because it's going to be a really awkward...
You cower.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that is... Yeah. Okay, we can save a ton with that. Alright, is this hero any good? Oh, he's level 23. That means...
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
He's not gonna...
I will continue.
How can I do that? Because yeah, he came out! Oh, we got him out. Okay, cool. That means this entire army here can be disbanded now. Good. Okay, that means we can sell Tlaxlan. Hang on. We've got a building going there. Cancel that first. Because, yeah, putting an army to defend this isolated settlement here, it's only a tier 3 settlement, no big deal. And this will make us a ton of cash. Can't get any more than that, actually. And then ask him to join war against Corone. No. Crimson Skull. No, he doesn't want to do any of that. Tell him to break his defensive alliance with the 1,000 Moors. Oh, yeah! Full Skaven, let's go. Break your trade agreement with them as well. Yeah, they don't care. Break your non-aggression... No, it doesn't have a non-aggression pact. Okay. Military access. Break it with 1,000 Moors. Yeah! That'll make them hate each other. Fuck yeah. Cool. Alright, so that will cause them hopefully to go to war with each other, meaning that you don't have to worry about this area. Cool, so this hero can make his way back up. Look, I got him out. Maybe we can get these out if possible. It's just maybe it's just the right click needs to be made. I'm just not sure.
That can't be.
Weak.
Nah, they really used up all their movement.
Dark paths await.
No, okay. Well, that budget is much better. I think we can still do a bit more. Let's go through. So we've cut it down to 12 armies. So I've already gotten rid of 10. Alright, malice can't be changed. This one over here is fine. This one over here. Yep, keep that. Okay, this one is standing right on the edge of this one's like reinforcement. So if this one comes out and attacks, the garrison comes out. So just take one step back. The AI knows about that as well, by the way. That being said, even if it had sallied out, you probably would have been able to beat it. But you've got a siege attacker here with this, right? Yes. So let's just wait till next turn. Okay, that's fine. And you've got... Yes, yep, you need to stay there. Recruiting forces here. Well, now we can actually afford it, and I kind of see what you're trying to do. I think we should keep fighting Norska here, so I will allow that to stay. Then Malekith, I can't disband. I'll be able to disband him next turn, but I can't do it this turn. It says here he can move just a little bit more.
Malekith, king of
I don't know what that is. Okay, this army over here is fairly far away from Bretonia.
Hoist the colors. Patience.
Well, now that we've sort of fixed the budget, they really should be coming down here to assist if we're going to use them. And okay, we've got another one here. This one's too far away. So let's take this over to here. This hero is nothing special. You could always disband another one, recruit another one, I mean. So just do that. And we can take the items off him as long as he is at above 1 leadership loyalty. He's not going to revolt while at sea. There we go. We're in the green. Balanced budget, motherfuckers. All it took was firing half their employees. Sorry, interns. Oh, whatever, you know what I mean. Hey, they were getting paid. Okay. Okay. Hey, guess what? Costs aren't up over here. Costs are down. Okay. Right, is there anyone else that we need to administrate? What's this army? This army is out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, can I get this out in the water?
It is done.
No, this... Okay, well, it's still at 5 loyalty, and I think we can mess around with this, so let's firstly... Let's get this loyalty up to 6 first. Let's see what we can do. Come on. There's always just a chance that loyalty will go up, it's never guaranteed. Sometimes you don't have very good chances. Okay, that's good. Alright, and let's get rid of a big chunk of that. Good, didn't lose any loyalty. Big chunk of that. Good, didn't lose any loyalty. And since you only need to be at 5 loyalty, there you go. Cool. Alright, budget is much better now. Much better. Oh, we got another army out here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. You can always put the stuff back on them later. Okay, and then put in that that envoy. There you go. And oh crap! Actually, you need to beat it. All right. I can still get rid of all of this. Oh no, I can't. Okay, so his loyalty actually has to be at 2. Fair enough. Okay, I can fix that. There we go. Now you can get rid of it. Not going to revolt. There you go. Okay, cool. Because it's too far away from the front line anyways. It's cheaper just to re-recruit it. And it's full of fucking trash anyway. So who cares? just replace it with your black arcs. So these black arcs over here need to get moving over to here. Maybe have a black arc stay in Lustria just in case these guys do declare war on us, because now we've completely pulled out of Lustria. We had 3 shit settlements in here, so just stay close to Paywax, and if anything goes wrong, you can recruit very quickly, very cheaply, and react to that situation. So yeah, you come down over here and just be ready to pounce on any issues that occur. And then this one,
Lord of the Black Court.
I approve of these dark deeds. With haste.
get moving around Ulthuan this way.
Away.
Okay. Okay, all good.
I
These ones
have
bring it in this
dark
way,
purpose.
bring it in that way. Yep. Okay, don't forget we still got public order to deal with as well. This is just the budgetary stuff. Okay, so we're now down to 9 armies, and everything is well under control. We no longer have any threat going on in Lustria. You can do a full-scale invasion of Lustria later down the track. There's just no point in doing that right now. Anyway, it looks like Rakarth and... let's have a look at this, actually. Oh, no, they still like it. Oh, it's going to go downhill. They might end up declaring war on each other. Because if we have a look here, he actually should like us now. We'll head towards it. Yeah, look at that. We might actually eventually end up being friends with Pestilence. No, that's funny. Whatever, just let that happen. Yeah, focus your war over here. Alright, now it's time to administrate for public order. Starting with the worst offender. Oh, God. Okay. Really bad public order here. Which can be fixed with the cost of 200 slaves. But large garrison here, so you could actually take it out quite easily. Thing is, whenever a revolt occurs, it actually uses up your slaves. At least it did in Warhammer 2. I'm not sure about this in Warhammer 3. But if we did this, then this will keep the public order well under control. And in fact, we'll be able to tax it. Yeah. And that way, get rid of this. We can build some more... Oh, these actually cost public order now. So that was for how long? 5 turns. And the Confederation will last 5 turns. Maybe 1 turn without taxing it, just for a bit of a buffer wouldn't hurt. Okay. But now we've got money as well to construct things. It seems like we actually get a much better public order by building the city tunnels, which is, I understand why he's actually built these now. Because I usually don't build these in my campaign. That's better. That's a better building now than their bloody public order. That's ridiculous that it costs slaves to get 1 control. This building used to be pretty good. Now it fucking sucks. Really terrible bloody design there. Cool, get some buildings going because we've actually got money. Okay, moving on to this province here. You're building this stuff. Yeah. Okay. The public order is bad, but it's actually maintaining, so do that and... Should actually be able to tax it. Not that there's a lot of money here anyway. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Upgrade this. Carcassonne is... Okay, so we've got Brion over here. Which... Okay, just leave that as it is. Safari... How long until that revolts? You got 9 turns. Okay, so you got time. You got time to sort that out. That's fine. Do you really... You don't really need this building here. Oh, no, you need it to increase your capacity of masters, right. If you're going to upgrade it, that is. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Let's upgrade that, get you some more cash incoming. At Port Elisto, why is there defenses here? Because it's not going to come under attack unless you go to war with your ally. So you can get rid of that and build something economical there. This is somebody that builds the black roads everywhere, but this is a settlement that was probably built by Malekith. I shouldn't give him shit for that. I'll increase your capacity for that much. He's got money. Okay, Nagaroth over here, under control. So it's barely, but it is under control. You don't need this here. Okay, just checking as well. Which line did he go down? His skill tree. Oh, I went down the war leader. Could have gotten yourself 1 extra public order. So you may want to consider getting the 1-button respec mod to reset Malekith's skills. Okay, so we were at Nagaroth. Yep, this one is okay. It's hanging on. So that one was already applied, which means you must have had this settlement prior. No, you had this settlement because that isn't a new demand, like a new edict. Unless you, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. -8 over here, so we got 2 turns until revolt. This is not a settlement that is likely to come under siege, so do that. Upgrade these. Yep, and that's going to require a dictat. Yeah, we don't want to put a lord over here with a evil choir master. It'll just bloat the economy up way too much. Just spend some slaves, because that way if we spend enough of them, we'll actually have less public order problems as well. Because it's actually not providing any benefits, is it, anymore? It's just all downside now to have this many slaves. Okay. Over here, we've got... The public order is actually okay. Why is that? Because I already did the dictat here. Okay. Well, we've got money now to upgrade this. You don't need this here. Okay, Toranrock. Sure. You have heaps of growth saved up. Public order. You got 2 turns until revolt. Best get rid of this one. And put this in here. And we'll need a dictat in that. Yeah, that'll keep it under control. Because, yeah, that public order building sucks. Yeah, let's get that up in there. Get rid of this one. And that has got 2 turns until revolt, so let's pop that dictat. So... Oh, look at that. Now it's now only -1 control all provinces. So that's much more manageable. Okay, that's good. Okay. And we're getting some construction done. Okay, Elysia, we don't need that. Don't need that. I assume you just recruit those units from your Black Arcs if you want them. Don't recruit them from settlements. It doesn't make any sense. Yep, upgrade that. And if you want to upgrade that, that's fine. Increase your capacity. Do you really need the growth? Yeah, why not? Alright, public order here will devolve in 3 turns, which means you don't need to use a dictat yet. But nothing is getting built here that is going to improve the public order. So just do it. And this is making a lot of money. Okay, Hag Hall over here. This is improving, so we don't need to use the dictat. No, he already did it ages ago. The slave drive. What? It's different for Malekith. Look, slave drive control +10, but that's growth +50. Whatever, who cares? Whatever. Separate rules for different factions. Okay, get rid of that and put a money building in there. Yeah, you need the public order ones. Having the growth there is fine. Okay, Isthmus of Lustria over here. So you never repaired this stuff. That's fine, but you can repair it. And this is provided with public order. So do that. You don't really want to put these settlements, these buildings in a major settlement, but I'll leave it in there for now. How are we going for masters anyway? Okay, you're not even close to that capacity, so get rid of it. Build it somewhere else. Don't build, what's it called? Shade buildings. Although I think it's Malekith that did this, so do that. Repair that. Okay, and... Yeah, see, that's the same amount of public order, so it doesn't make sense to upgrade it. Okay, upgrade that. And pop that in, and that should maintain public order. In fact, I think you can get away with taxing it. Yeah, that should be fine, because that's going to, with these repaired or destroyed, it's going to provide 3 additional public order, because the devastation is going to go away, so that'll be okay. Then over here, this one is fine, but that's because Malekith did the slave drive, and everything's, you don't need this here. This settlement is unlikely to ever come under attack again, unless you royally screw up. Again, this province here looks good. Illyrian. Okay, as we go along this list here, things are starting to get... We went with the worst ones first, so these ones here have a bit more buffer to them. So this one doesn't require that. Yep, improving that would be a good idea. Get more money. Don't know why you upgraded it. Get more money. Yep, good. Oh, look, I spent all that cash. And there's a lot of stuff to spend it on. Okay, this one over here is going down pretty quickly, but it could last another turn. But the thing is, even if we pop this down, then... We'll need to also turn off the taxes in order to fix it. So how about we just sort that out now, since you've got the slaves. Just get that sorted now. Yeah. Okay. And then how's this one doing? That one's going to take 12 turns. So you got a bit of time before that comes into problem. And the Confederation penalty will expire by then. This one here, you've only got 3 turns to sort that out. but you don't need to do that now. You can do it next turn if you really want. This one over here, you shouldn't have this here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. If you want to build those units, like I said, do them from Black Arcs. That shouldn't be there, but I'll leave it there for now. Out of money to build stuff. Just double checking the last few settlements here that we need to check. That one's fine, public order wise. This one's actually making money and, sorry, it wasn't being taxed, but the public order was fine. So getting the Shard Bastion to secure this province here will be good for you. Eternal Lagoon up this way, public order seems fine. Yes, it does make sense to put the walls here because you could come under attack. Bleak Coast, oh my god, how many of these provinces do I have to deal with? Quite a few. Okay, this one, Arnheim is... Okay, public order, 5 turns. You could... Alright, probably best... Oh, I'm out of money. Build it next turn. You've got a bit of time with that one, because it will improve when it gets into this area here, and you can always just turn off the taxes. Or you could just use that dictate. You've got time to sort that out. Over here, that one's fine. Northern Wastes. This is a problem. Big problem. This needs to be sorted. Yes, we need... You can have a revolt when you get there next turn, so that should be fine. Just loot. We actually want to loot and occupy that. Cause the revolt. That way you've got... Yeah, get rid of this crap. Oh, hang on. Look, you don't have access to shades. Don't have access to a black arc out that way, so maybe that actually would be useful. Keep that, but don't keep this. Over here, get rid of that. You're not recruiting anything here. Same thing there. Get rid of it. This will give you some money next turn as well. Okay, and we got a little bit of cash for that. Public order here. We'll hang on long enough for you to wait for the Confederation penalty to run out. Over here, this one is fine. Mountains of Naglfari are fine. You're recruiting from that, so we don't want to destroy it. Yep, that one is fine. Cool. Yeah, these ones at the bottom of this list we don't need to worry too much about. No, you keep that one. That's increasing capacity for masters. That's fine. No. Yep, all of that's fine. Get rid of that. And that. Public order's fine. Yep. Yep. Just double checking. Yeah, you shouldn't have these buildings here. No, you were the one who conquered this, so you built those. But recruit them from your Black Arcs. They're not providing any global bonuses, where this one's at least increasing your capacity for masters. Oh, hang on. We've also got this over here, and this. You just don't need them. Build something else there. Public order's fine. Castle Bastogne. Yeah, it's understandable to have this here, because maybe you want to recruit further inland, although you do have your Black Arcs fairly close by. The Witchwood is in real bad shape. This was a Confederated province. You're definitely going to need to sort this out quickly, because there's yeah, don't tax it, because that is going to revolt at some point. No. If you keep doing this diktat, you keep that active and don't tax it, you shouldn't ever have a revolt here. You do not want a revolt to occur here. It'll bring back the Sisters of Twilight. That would be very bad for you. Shrine of Ladriel out this way. It's got a building you don't need. Public order, you've got 5 turns until revolt. Don't tax it. Pop that in. That should be fine. That gives you a bit of time, and then you can pop down fights to the death later. Yeah, it's fine. Other provinces here. Don't need this, or this, or this. Public order's bad. But you've got time to sort that out. Okay, over here. Yeah, you can upgrade that one. Okay. Yeah, you've got time to sort that out. Okay, same thing over here. You got time to sort it out. Time to sort it out. Yep. Yep, get rid of that. Time to sort that out, yep. Actually, this province here probably doesn't really need the public order building. Instead, you can go with... income from all buildings plus 5%. Yep, I guess. Why not? Get rid of this. That's not useful there. It's not providing any value whatsoever. Yep. Oh, God, man. I really feel like this was a heavy administration here. Yep, that's fine. Keep that there. Yep, those are the right edicts to have. Yep. And then the last one over here, the Road of Skulls. Just get rid of that. And this... hang on. At Haganeth. Yeah, you're not coming under attack here. No way. Alright. There's probably a few things here and there that I missed, but I don't want to spend an extra hour on that trying to find every little nook and cranny. But let's get through an end turn here. I imagine there might be a battle here.
Lord of Fear.
But that's the only place that I think that could happen. There's a garrison there, so I reckon if they did launch the attack, we'd probably be able to auto-resolve it. But let's just see how this goes. You've got enough money, yeah, to get through the turn, and you've got enough slaves to get through it. Alright, let's get through... oh, I missed one. Okay, yep. Yeah, you got time to sort that out. Alright, let's get through this turn and see what happens. So, a couple of heroes here and there that that I missed. No big deal. Now, what we should find next turn is that all of his remaining armies are in a position to be actually being used every turn in 2 frontiers. Actually, 3. You've got the extreme north, which is against the Khorne faction. That should be over with fairly soon. Just wipe them out as quickly as you can. That's easy. Then you've got Norska. I imagine with the 2 armies you've got there, you might actually take a little while to take that out. But the Bretonnian stuff, you've got several armies to deal with that, so that should be pretty easy for you to handle it. And plus you've got Black Arcs there. Getting a Black Arc up to help Malice Darkblade could definitely be a good idea. And do yourself the biggest favor of your campaign and get rid of the Sword of Cain. Because it's now dominating, the only way for you to lose it is to lose a battle against another lord. Not against a garrison, you have to lose it against another lord. So do that as soon as you can. Of course, if you really want the Sword of Cain, by all means keep it, but I do not advise it whatsoever. Alright, they're gonna launch the attack. Ooh, we have actually got a fight on our hands. Okay, I think it's a minor settlement battle because we've got garrison. Yeah, it's a minor settlement battle. So this shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, we gotta fight this manually. Alright, let's do it. Probably could have given him a few regiments around, just not constructed some... oh, then again, most of his regiment of renown was probably recruited elsewhere. So by the look of it, the main reason why the auto-resolve was unfavourable to us was due to the mass amounts of mammoths. But since we've got a good number of missile units, I don't think it's going to be too difficult to deal with this. Just need to pick a good defensive position. I've always found this position here to be the best because there's only 3 ways into it and the AI kind of gets stuck a little bit around through here. Taking this one here is good for the buff that it provides, but there's loads of ways in to attack it. And I don't think it's got that many towers. Let me just check. Oh no, it's got 2 towers. I think this one's actually only got 1. No, it's got 2. Okay. Plus if we stay over here, we can beat this section of the army really quickly. Really early. Should be good. Okay, so let's organize this. Okay, I don't have that many missile units, but we can restore our ammunition using barricades. That is still in the game, I believe. Okay, is everyone here? Except for the cavalry. The cavalry shouldn't be staying in a defensive position. We should have it go around and recapping points. Right, in terms of the towers we should use, I think using basic towers to begin with and then just upgrading them later is sufficient. Let's put a barricade here and see if they go around this way. Because that'll be easier to shoot them than going... no, actually, I don't think that would be easier. Let's put a tower here. Okay, so these ones here, let's see if this works. Hopefully they've got reasonably clear shots on that. I don't particularly like cannons for defensive positions in settlements. And their wizards... yeah, we'll see. Let's put a few dread spears right here. Maybe right there. Try to lure them over here if we can. If you put them too close to this area here, sometimes they get obstructed just by invisible walls that exist here, but let's just see what happens. Okay, we just hold this position for dear life and we should be fine. Okay. Yep, good able to shoot. Don't tell them anything to shoot specifically, just hope that they actually hit at something. Yep, that's it. Too bad we don't have any spells. Oh wait, no, we've got Dark Conduit. We do have a spell. Okay, now you guys don't shoot just yet. Let's actually move a little bit further back.
Carnage awaits. Advance, Druki.
Okay, we've got them chasing after us. That's actually quite good. Yeah, let's see if we can get them over here early. Okay, start bringing these back. Right, this doesn't provide a whole lot of value, but they might attack it. Just buying us some time. Alright, you may now fire at will. Good. That is worth a lot of balance of power, and it did fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, cannons, make sure you shoot at this. Guard mode. Good. Really good. That's why I put just garbage there. Okay, watch out, we're gonna get hit by that.
Spears. Withdraw this path. Dark Riders.
Yeah, definitely want to get rid of. Okay, he's going after Lord there. Let's try not to get hit. But yeah, that Frostworm is out of here. Good. Good. This is going really well. I wouldn't be surprised if I started playing Dark Elf music real soon. Make sure any units that come out this way get ripped to shreds. Don't worry about how much ammunition we're using up. We can replace it. Okay, we've got another mammoth coming in, so we need to hurry up and be done with this. Turn around and deal with that one. Alright, time to turn around, Shades. Alright, I don't want the Witch Elves fighting this, I want garbage. Because whoever fights it is going to lose, so might as well let something lose that's going to not be worth much. You guys, if you could just move a little bit more out of the way there.
Forward, Dark Elves. Attack!
Also got this ability here. Yeah, that one can't attack that just yet. Okay, I need to get a barricade up so that I can restore ammunition, or else we're going to run into problems. Alright, you go around and start capping other points. Good, that mammoth died without causing too many problems for us.
The merciless host.
No one over this way? No, you're good.
Bleak swords.
That fireball might hit terrain, maybe? Yes, it did. Good stuff. Okay, we've got another mammoth incoming. Alright, these dark shards. Let's get over here. We need to restore our ammo as quickly as possible. The shades. We have to deal with this. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping would happen while they're sitting there attacking that. Rather than attacking our troops, they're sitting ducks.
Moving out. Dark shards. Moving out.
Okay, how about you go for the safe ones first so they don't turn around and attack us straight away. Okay, we're getting attacked a little bit over here.
We are ready. Dealers in death.
It's just not particularly useful spells because most of what we're dealing with here is monsters. Oh, okay, that's not ideal. I gotta be a bit more careful.
Battle ready. Shades.
Hit the wrong units, hopefully. Nope.
Outer west.
I need you guys to shoot this.
Is coming. As you say. Carnage
Man, what are they doing here with these cavalry? They're just
Red spears.
charging right through us.
Color, if you wish.
Nagarothi. Massacre them.
Okay, that
Executioners.
another
Advance.
burning head coming in. Yeah, this one here is causing me the biggest problems. I need to get two of my heroes to go and fight that, I think.
Onwards to murder.
Starting to feel a little bit cramped in here. You move up.
Advance it.
I'm about restoring ammunition. Right, actually, do that because this one's coming over here. Okay, now might be a good time to use this here. Blow up a bunch of these infantry. Oh, that's not too much infantry.
Cold-blooded.
Okay, I need all my missile units now shooting at this mammoth because otherwise it's going to kill us really quick. These cannons are kind of in the way a little bit.
Eager for battle. It is done.
Okay, this shade's almost out of ammo. Let's bring it down here so we can restore it. Okay, I need all the missile units to start working on that giant. How are we going over here? Yep, that's almost done. You help out with this as well. Still feel like we got this.
Shades.
Okay, everyone needs to turn around and start shooting at that feral mammoth, actually. God, everything turned into a bit of a mess.
Carnage awaits.
It's okay, we got this.
Nagarothi.
Oh, jeez, these guys here. They didn't stand still, they just... Sorry, this one's got it.
Bleak swords.
But I gotta get them back over there to restore their ammo. And keep focusing on that giant there. It's working for us there.
Pull back. Blood-drenched lord. Dark elves.
That's it, kill it. There's the army losses. Good, we're fine. Bit of damage, but we're fine. I didn't really even need to restore that much ammunition. Although it would have helped if I'd done it a bit earlier. Okay, we should try to kill Felman over here before he hits immortality. Because he might just run off somewhere. Or even, not so much immortality, but getting a mammoth, which would make him even stronger than what he is right now, I mean. You guys suck, come on. You don't have that much you have to take off him. That's it, that's it. Come on. Oh, God, they're so bad at this. That Fimir was more dangerous than him, but still. Okay, at least their lord's dead. You should be able to pursue him with what you've got next turn and finish it off anyway. None of these guys are going to be able to catch him. This is why it's important not to have the cavalry just sitting in a defensive position like that. You want it to be able to use it at the end of the battle to run down the broken units. Ends up getting more damage than most of the other troops. Alright, there we go. That's enough. Yeah, the army itself didn't actually take that much damage. It was mostly just garrison. But we killed all three of the war mammoths, that feral mammoth got away. The giant got killed. This one got killed. So yeah, it was definitely really good that we took him out. Took out a small portion of them at the start. We were fighting pretty much the entire battle. If they had all focused their entire force right at the start and charged at us, they might have actually overwhelmed us. But because they came at us in waves, we were able to pick at them. There you go. Yeah, you'll be able to reach that. Definitely get rid of that femur. Caused a lot of problems. Okay, 10 out of 10 loyalty, get the Satchel of Potions. Yeah, because that's a really good item. There we go. And the situation, you've still got some slaves. Your money's pretty bloody good, actually, I think. 68,000 in the bank with 12,000 income. Nobody else declared war on you. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, that's all looking fine. Have a look at Corone over this way.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Yep, you're in a position where you can use this something. Don't forget we took it off the dragon. It can go back on it. You could capture that settlement fairly easily, but you just gotta be careful because Lewin Leoncoeur could force march to reinforce. So you might want to bring both of the armies to capture Castle Artois, just in case he brings everything over this way. Of course, he might go after Longwy as well. It just depends. But yeah, you've definitely got enough to be able to sort this out. You've got forces coming over this way. I highly recommend that Malus lose the Sword of Cain. It's stupid that he's got it. You can take this army now and get rid of this one. That'll be good. I don't think they've got that much to deal with. And over here, you're definitely going to want to deal with this Cornate force here and just eliminate them straight away. Anyway, my job here is done. This campaign it should be a lot easier to play now. You know, you don't have as many armies to manage, your economy is better, you don't have any settlements that are on the verge of revolt, just keep an eye on them, and even though you've got the Sword of Cain, all the settlements are under control. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.